What's going on, y'all? Tania B here. Listen, we cannot believe every single thought that comes inside of our mind. We have to realize that we have the television, okay? We have the radio, we have other people in relationships where people can program us. The television is a huge program box, and the radio is as well. And a lot of this stuff is going inside of our, well, all of it is going through our subconscious mind, even if we're not conscious about it or not. And a lot of times, you know, even like with your self-talk, some of those things, your negative self-talk, can be produced from what you watching on the television, can be produced on what you're listening to the radio. You know, if you're feeling like you can't, you know, do something or whatever, or maybe you're feeling like a failure, it could have been something that one of, I don't know, a not so good friend, you probably not a friend if they, you know, talking negative like that to you, or someone, maybe like a boss or something, or maybe a family member, whatever the case may be, you may be thinking of what their thoughts are. And now you're thinking that that's your own, but it's not your own. You know, hell, like for me, I've experienced times where I've been listening to like certain songs on the radio, and I'm thinking like, holy shit. And now I'm thinking that my boo is doing some of the stuff that the songs is talking about when they talking about like infidelity and everything like that, and cheating, and talking about all these people gonna be, you know, taking your booze and stuff like that. And because I had an insecurity, it was easy to fester inside of my mind. And so that started producing thoughts, you know what I'm saying, of craziness towards my lovers, you know. And that's why I really don't listen to songs and stuff like that speaks about like cheating and everything. I'm just like, look, I'm not about to be programming my mind, because once your stuff started getting programmed, then subconsciously, you know, like that's 90% of our results that we see in our world is based on what our subconscious mind, based on what's in our subconscious mind. So if I'm constantly like listening and watching stuff like that, I'm not surprised now that I'm attracted to relationships that had, you know, cheating and shit up in there, okay? Because I was listening to that, I was programming myself. I was allowing certain thoughts that wasn't my own to program me to a point where I'm literally starting to produce it. That's how powerful our mind is. And now, you can't believe some thoughts now, especially the ones that speaking life into you, especially the ones that's going to, you know, make you a better person, the ones that's going to uplift you, make you feel good. Of course, absolutely. I say, shoot, watch all the positive stuff that you can watch, hanging around all the people who's doing the things that you want to do. Of course, allow yourself to get programmed like this, because regardless, we cannot, you know, not get programmed for the most part, because this world we all know, like, technology is taking over. I mean, this world is based on relationships. So of course, so I'm just saying, just be more mindful. If you're not already, just become more mindful of the things that you're listening to. Be more mindful of the things that you're watching, okay? Because I believe it was Albert Einstein who said, like, your imagination is the preview to life comes attraction. And so if you're having these thoughts produce pictures inside of your mind, okay? And then these pictures and stuff, they can start producing feelings and emotions. And the emotions and your feelings is the things that start to create, you know. Thoughts are vibrations. Your feelings, your emotions, those are vibrations, and those things are real. Even though we can't see it, just like air, we can't not physically see the air, but we know that it's there. We know that it's real, okay? We know that the breath is real. Just like when it comes to like our thoughts and stuff like that, we know that it's real. I remember when I was at I was at this conference, and one of a highly respected lady, she had did like this really cool like experiment. Maybe one day I can do it on a video. I just need another person. Is where she had took like two wire hangers, and she stood, you know, further back or whatever, and she told me to, you know, think of like a neutral thought, like the sky was blue. And she came to me, and like literally like the wire hangers just start to open to where like my energy field was. Then she told me to think about something like really sad that just made me so sad. And like she kept walking closer and closer, and literally like my energy field had shrunk like right here, okay? And then when she told me to think of something super happy that made me so happy, like she was back there, because that's how far my energy, my vibration had gone by, because I was filled with a love vibration. And so the wire hangers open up at a further distance back there, but they opened up at a closer distance when I was thinking like something that made me sad. So it's real. Okay, these things create, even though we can't see it. So why not, if you are going to create, if you are going to be here in this third dimension that we all chose to be here, okay, might as well just program ourselves with something that we want to do, something that we want in our life, okay? We have a choice. We have a choice. You may not can control every single thing that comes, but that's okay. You can still control how you react to these things. You really can. You have the power to, and you can be the best at that by programming yourself with things that how you want to react. And remember that not all these thoughts are yours. A lot of these thoughts are not real. And well, I don't want to say real, because thoughts still are energy. They are technically things, you know, but a lot of these thoughts are not your own. Okay, you cannot believe every single thought that comes in our mind. I don't know the exact number, but it's like hundreds of thousands of bits of information that is coming in right now per second. Like, there are so many bits of information that is coming in right now as you're watching this video, and you're not even aware, but our mind is only aware, I believe they said like 2,000 bits or something per second. So what the heck is all the other like 100,000s of bits that is happening right now? And they say like we have thousands of, you know, thoughts that come in a day, and most of them are the same ones that happened yesterday. Okay, dude, like it's so much. And I can't remember the frequency. I had just saw it just like the other day when they were saying like our ears and our eyes can only detect at a certain level of frequency. So just imagine all the other stuff that we are not even aware of. You know, I heard someone say that reality is literally 99% of the unseen and 1% of this physical reality of our five senses. So just take ownership. Take responsibility of the things that are coming into your minds, even the thoughts that are coming in. But just remember, you're not your thoughts. Just be aware of them. Even when you're meditating, a lot of people think you're supposed to not think. That's not really the case. Just be aware of the thoughts. Just allow them to flee and not catch on to it, and then start making that thought as if it's the truth. It's not the truth. You can choose the ones that you want to be, you know, the ones that you want to produce that emotion and feelings, and so that it will create in your life. Why not, right? But the things that is not serving you, you don't deserve that. You don't. Take ownership. Take power. Stand up. You got this. All right, guys, that's all I have to say today. All right, I love you. Keep loving yourself. I appreciate everyone who's been watching these videos. Catch me on my next one. So hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you want to catch me on the next one. All right, guys, Tania B, out. Peace.